If you hadn't noticed, I'm a Roma fan. What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Vince from VRFootball, and today we're talking about the top 5 AS Roma kits produced by Nike. Now, if you hadn't noticed, I am a Roma fan. I have been for over 20 years, and I've got quite the Roma jersey collection. Now, if you've been living under a rock, you know that Roma is actually switching kit suppliers to New Balance this year. And for the better part of like 7 or 8 years, Nike has been producing Roma's kits. And I have to say, they've been pretty good. Despite the fact that Nike sometimes rinses and repeats their jerseys with the other clubs that they sponsor, over the years, Nike has done a pretty decent job at supplying Roma with some pretty solid kits. So for this video, we're going to look at the top 5 kits that Nike produced for Roma during their tenure as kit supplier. Starting with number 5, here it goes. Coming in at number 5 is this year's 2020-2021 AS Roma home jersey. Now, like I said, Nike rinses and repeats a lot of their jerseys, and we've seen that over the years, and I felt that they didn't really do that with this one. I thought it was very original. It kind of had, the colors, the crayon color going across, or the rainbow, however you want to describe it. I thought that was kind of a neat touch to it, and I thought it was a lot different than what they've kind of produced for Roma over the last 8 years. So coming in at number 5, it's this year's home jersey. At number 4, we also have this year's 2020-2021 away kit. I thought this kit was awesome. It had that nice slick looking collar. It had the lupetto on the side. I thought it was great. We looked at, if we look at the 2016 jersey, also had the lupetto on it. I thought that was a really good one, but I thought they knocked it out of the park with this one this year. And that's why I have it at number 4. I think it's better than that 2016 version. It just had that collar, just gave it way more class. I know a lot of people don't like collar jerseys, but I thought that this jersey was knocked out of the park. So unlike the other 2 jerseys, coming in at number 3, I actually own this one, and this is the 2017-2018 home kit. Now, the special thing about this one is this is actually the last kit that Francesco Totti played in. They revealed their kits for the last game of the season, so this is kind of technically the last jersey that he wore. The version that I have here is the one with the Totti emblem on the side, plus the signature on the back when they were releasing them for his retirement. I think this is a great jersey. I know it's kind of a simple design, but I like the red color that they used for this jersey compared to some of the other ones. Some of the other jerseys that they've had in the past have been a little bit of a darker red, whereas I thought this one was kind of, way more bold and very vivid compared to some of the other jerseys that they produced. So for me, the last jersey that Francesco Totti ever played in. Unfortunately, it's not number 1. There are 2 jerseys that I think are nicer looking, but this one kind of takes the cake for home jerseys. So coming in at number 2 is the 2019-2020 third jersey that comes in this nice blue color. Now you're probably saying, Vince, that's not traditional, that's not the red or the white, but I don't know what it is about this jersey, but I thought Nike did an amazing job. The blue color is kind of a throwback to some of those previous seasons where they had blue as the third jersey. I thought kind of the old Nike logo with the word Nike and the check mark just kind of gave it like a little retro vibe to it. It's got the collar. It's just they had so much detail in this with the logos kind of hidden in the jersey itself. For me, this is probably one of the best jobs that Nike did. I know they kind of rinsed and repeated it with some of the other clubs that they had for their third jerseys, but I don't know what it is about this jersey. It's one of my favorite ones that Nike produced. Not the best one, but it's pretty close. Okay, so before we get to number 1, I want to talk about the worst jersey that Nike has produced for Roma. There wasn't many, and it was kind of a toss-up that I had. But for me, the worst jersey that Nike has produced for Roma is the 2016-2017 third jersey. Yes, the one that's orange and looks like a highlighter. I thought it was completely awful. I don't know what they were thinking with that jersey. It made them stick out like a sore thumb. All I have are these vivid memories of Bruno Perez, I think, running up the right side in that jersey. And to me, it's just so bad. So bad. I don't know what they were thinking. And at number 1, you guessed it, the 2016 Derby kit is by far the best jersey that Nike produced for Roma during their tenure. Now I have it right here. It unfortunately doesn't have the SPQR in the front. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a hold of that jersey when it was released, but I did manage to get the Vapor edition, $200 Canadian, and it's unbelievable. I think, with the gold logo, the gold SPQR in the front, the gold numbering, the gold lettering, it looked so clean. It looked so crisp. I almost wish I had that version with the SPQR and with Totti's name on the back. It would just be phenomenal, and it looked phenomenal when they wore it, for the Derby. And I think Nike did the best job so far with that release of the kit, and I think it's by far the best kit that Nike produced during their time being Roma's kit sponsor. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 kits plus one incredibly awful kit that Nike has produced for AS Roma. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to hit that like, hit that subscribe button for more content. We're getting up there in the numbers, and I'm glad you guys are liking my videos, and so I'm glad to be doing this for you Roma fans. I'm glad you enjoyed this. If you're not a Roma fan, I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I look forward to seeing you soon. And remember, Forza Roma.